Hello, my darlings. The other day I was out of conditioner for my luscious locks, so I took a trip to my local Target. And what to my wondering eye should I behold but the year of our Lord, 2022 Target Pride Collection. So I did the logical thing and went home and started a YouTube in order to inform the world about this fashion travesty. After all, what the internet truly needs is yet another reaction channel. But, my darlings, do not fret, for I did not physically touch any of the Pride merch. Much of it, not all of it, but much of it looked like... How can I put this diplomatically? It looked like it might have been designed by... a cishet person. And frankly, I was afraid it might turn me into... a cishet person. And my darlings, one can never be too careful. No one knows how the cisgender heterosexuality contagion is spread.
Warning, 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 warning.
So in the interest of safety, I will be conducting this review from the security and comfort of my abode. Oh, hello, darlings. It's me again, speaking to you from my editing chambers to say that I can hear you already, typing away in the comments section. Why are you posting a video about the Target Pride collection now? It's July. We aren't legally required to think about queer people for another 11 months. And anyway, Target has surely dumped all of that rainbow crap in the trash by now. And to that I say, yes, I am aware that it is July, but queer people invented being fashionably late, so deal with it. Also, I'm truly a complete beginner at this, and although I started this project over a month ago, the filming and editing took just so much more time than I anticipated. And then there's also the sad fact that my job eats up most of my time and energy and life force, and so I just don't have a lot of free time left over for projects like this. Okay, let's return to our regular programming and see what the Target Pride collection has to offer us. Pride Adult Tomboy X Packing Underwear. Just a quick sidebar right away for y'all cis-hats watching this, because I know some of you are confused right now. Packing underwear is underwear made for anyone born sans penis who wants the appearance and/or feeling of a bulge.
Yeah, sounds good.
There is an interior pocket in the front of the underwear for the purpose of holding the aftermarket cock of your choice. All right. Everybody understand now? Good. So there's really nothing wrong with this product. Tomboy X is a queer-owned company, and I happen to own several pair of their underdrawers myself. They're very soft.
Legal disclaimer, this video is not sponsored by or in any way associated with Tomboy X because they have no idea who the I am.
No, my problem with this is that it's being labeled as Pride merch when it's just underwear, aka a basic necessity. Now, I sincerely hope I am wrong here, but it is my understanding that Target only makes its Pride collection available in June, i.e. the 1 month where queers are extended something distantly related to fair and equal treatment and low-level tolerance, but it is repackaged as a special treat. Bro. So Target, not to get my panties all in a wad about this, my panties are all in a wad, but please, could we have underwear 12 months a year? Pride Adult Pronouns short sleeve t-shirt. I appreciate that the masculine of center looking person here is wearing eyeliner. I truly do. It's not a look for me personally, but I do applaud when people are willing to think outside of the box when it comes to their gender expression. The shirt, though, she, her, they, them, he, him, us. This is a very basic and not anything even approaching a thorough list of pronouns people use. But I suppose, to the person who designed this, cheers for recognizing the singular they instead of throwing a conniption fit while casually referencing your PhD in grammar and inflexible thinking. So yes, I know I am just shitting all over this shirt design when obviously it was well-intentioned, and I do think I know what this shirt is trying to do. It's trying to say, look, here are some pronouns people use, and we're all in this together. One big fappy hamly. Happy family. But just speaking personally as a certified queer who has in the past caused people slight confusion regarding my gender. I mean, obviously not anymore. Now I am practically the poster lad for masculinity. But yes, I have confused a cis-het or two in my time, and people would sometimes address me with pleasantries such as he, she, it, whatever you are. And that's the kind of vibe I get from this shirt. But then again, maybe my criticism of this shirt is coming from a place of deep personal insecurity and unaddressed trauma. No, it's just a bad shirt. Pride Adult Trixie and Katya tank top. Well, I would certainly wear this. I would also probably wear that tank top. Too bad it's out of stock. Pride Adult Lesbian Flag Sleeveless Shirt Dress. So this looks like a traffic cone. And being a very alpha, very masculine man myself, I naturally know practically nothing about dresses. But darlings, how is this a shirt dress? My understanding is that a shirt dress is an article of clothing that was assigned men's button-down shirt at birth, but has now begun its transition to dress. And darlings, this is not that. This looks like Patrick Starr wrapped himself in the lesbian flag. Patrick is truly an ally. But wait, it says here, made from soft and stretchy fabric for flexible comfort. And if I know lesbians, they do like themselves some flexible comfort. So at least Target got that part right. Pride Adult Queer Short Sleeve T-shirt. Well, I suppose props to Target for realizing that queer people like mullets. Although, honestly, mullets are becoming almost straight again at this point. I think the cis-het people line of thought on stealing queer hairstyles goes something like, queer people have mullets and queer people are edgy. I mean, they're edgy in the sense that we marginalize them and in some cases criminalize their very existence. And one way they have historically dealt with this oppression is to develop a visual and fashion shorthand in order to identify each other without having to out themselves to the straights. But the important point here is I could be edgy if I just cut the sides of my hair shorter than the back of my hair. Pride Adult Plant Parent Muscle Tank Top. Proud Plant Parent. Honestly, does Target think if they write pride or proud on something that makes it queer? I mean, yes, certainly queer people like plants. And I don't know or associate with or make eye contact with any cis-het people at all. But I have heard that some of them also like plants. I think what's actually happened here is that Target was just too afraid to write Plant Daddy on this shirt. Pride Holographic Queer Clap Fan. No. Ugly. Wouldn't buy that. So, in conclusion, my darlings, this year's Target Pride collection, while perhaps a notch above that of years past, still to me looks like a very sanitized version of queerness. The vast majority of this year's Target offerings seem to illustrate a palatable, acceptable, non-boat rocking version of queerness. And I like to rock a boat. Where is the representation for us depressed and deeply cynical queers? This love is love claptrap all rings a bit hollow, given the legislation coming down in various parts of this country. As I speak. Last year, 2021, was the deadliest year we have on record for trans people, and this year, 2022, may well be on track to beat that record. But don't despair, darlings, because remember, queers are magical.